Thank you. Good evening, everyone. It might be a bit chilly. Might be a bit chilly, but the warmth of the community is very, very, very welcoming. So I am very, very happy to be here for this 20th anniversary celebration. It's always such a pleasure to come back and see the team who puts this together, and also to see what wonderful people we have in the community, and to acknowledge their hard work and dedication. So once again, we are celebrating community champions. This milestone was achieved through the passion, dedication, and hard work of LAMP's Community Relations Committee, hundreds of volunteers, LAMP staff, LAMP board members, and community volunteers, and all this to honor and recognize the local community champions, both past and present. Did you know that the idea for the Awards of Merit actually came well before some of the other very well-known awards, like the Gems of the Lakeshore and the Etobicoke Guardians Urban Heroes Award, which, by the way, is across the GTA now. Those awards were launched about 10 years ago, but we are 20 years. Fantastic. So happy anniversary, LAMP. And very happy to see that our MPP, Christine Hogarth, she made it. Yay, you voted. Did you want to say a couple of words while you're here? Come on up. It's a Marilyn Monroe moment.
Yes, I think this is my Marilyn Monroe moment. So I'm going to hold my skirt. Well, maybe memorable. It's just really nice to be here. I'm sorry I was so late. We ended up voting downtown at the legislature, so we're there every day. So I voted, so that's why I'm late. But I just want to thank everybody for your hard work and LAMP for all the work you do, for our community. This is such a place that people can go when they don't have a place to go, people to talk to when you don't have someone to talk to. The staff are so amazing when they took me for a tour, and Jasmine has been so wonderful to share your opinions with us as we move forward with policy to make our community even a better place for everyone to live and work and play. And my office is always open for you anytime you have any problems, or if you have any questions about what you're hearing, because there's a lot of information out there, and if you have any questions on what you're hearing and want to make sure if it's the truth or not, please give us a call. We'd love to chat with you and share what we feel. But tonight is about you and about the volunteers, so thank you very much, everyone, and thank you for all your hard work that you do that makes this place the best place to live. Have a great evening.
Okay, so on with the show. The Community Champions for 2019, our official ceremony begins right now. Tonight, LAMP Community Health Center is honoring 13 individuals, 5 community organizations, and 3 businesses. This year's distinguished honor roll of Community Champions represents a broad spectrum of people who go well beyond the call of duty to make our community a better place to live. They enrich our community by contributing their time, talents, and efforts to help others, working tirelessly to serve the community. Their significant contributions have a huge impact on improving the vitality, spirit, resilience, and health of this place we call home. And that is why it is so important for us to celebrate their achievements here tonight. So new this year at LAMP's Community Champion People's Choice Award. And there are 3 finalists, all extraordinary people who are making a difference in so many ways. So we'd like to recognize their outstanding contributions. Finalist Jennifer Bazar is the curator of the Lakeshore Grounds Interpretive Center. Jennifer is currently on the board of the Etobicoke Historical Society and the Franklin Horner Community Center. Jennifer, please join us. There she is. Come on up. Congratulations. Another finalist tonight not able to attend this evening is Brad Jones of Ridley's Funeral Home, who's been involved in community service for most of his life. He is chair of the Franklin Horner Board of Directors for the past 5 years and has been involved with many organizations over the years. His father, he says, raised him to be a joiner, a tradition he carries on today. So I'm sorry we don't have Brad with us today, but we congratulate him on his award. And now, is there a drum roll? Thank you. The People's Choice Community Champion for 2019 is Mary Bella. Hey, Mary. Congratulations. In addition to being an active member in many community organizations, Mary Bella is a classically trained singer, choir leader, and member of the Canadian Opera Company. She co-founded the Etobicoke Children's Choir, a music charity serving local children for more than a decade. A few years ago, Mary started Local Vocals, a women's choir in the Etobicoke Lakeshore area, as a fundraising initiative for the Etobicoke Children's Choir. Mary has also donated her talents as a web designer and social media expert to both choirs and to her children's school. As if that wasn't enough, she also manages the websites for both the Etobicoke Residents Association and the Etobicoke Baptist Church. Mary has also helped with the Healthy Bites hot lunch program at John English School. Let's give a warm round of applause to Mary Bella, Lamp's People Choice Community Champion for 2019. Congratulations. Has regularly, every 2 weeks, donated boxes and boxes of fresh fruit and vegetables. They're used to help feed hungry children at our breakfast programs at local Lakeshore schools. The food goes a long way to supplement the menus, which depend largely on fundraising dollars. The fresh produce is essential for healthy child development. Other programs and agencies that benefit from Steve's contributions are the Early On Center, Out of the Cold, Toys in the Park, and Job Start. Today's fruit and vegetables here at our Awards of Merit are from Steve and the Ontario Food Terminal. He also helps, yay! Steve also helps by providing fruits and vegetables to many other places like Councillor Mark Grimes' Children's Holiday Party at St. Ambrose and the Toronto Breakfast Club's Sharing and Caring Christmas Gala. Hey Steve, congratulations. Steve has also partnered with Rick Gosling, Toronto Breakfast Clubs, to start and sponsor a new program called Flowers for Seniors. The program provides a potted flower and a personal message from a breakfast club child to seniors in palliative care homes once a month. It's a great idea. It's a wonderful idea. And in his spare time, Steve has been coaching minor baseball for the past 3 years, and there's more. Steve serves on the Ontario Produce Marketing Association's Board of Directors and is the treasurer. What do they say? If you want something done, give it to a busy person, right? Steve Moffat is a friendly, helpful, caring person, and we are privileged to have the pleasure of knowing and working with him. A great example of LAMP's community champions. Up next, we have Nadia Stelmach, an amazing woman with energy to burn. At the ripe old age of 73, 74, excuse me. You had her birthday since this was written. She can outstep a person half her age. She has tackled an obstacle mud race 5 years in a row. It's called the Mud Hero Ultra 10-kilometer race at Albion Hills. At the time, she said, in my ripe age of 73, it's interesting and challenging to push the boundaries while raising money for a vital community service. This Long Branch resident raised more than $2,300 for LAMP. And this year, she did the CN Tower stair climb and raised $1,600 for LAMP. $1,850. She's got you there, Jasmine. Right down to the penny. Nadia Stelmach is also one of the organizers of the free Long Branch Garden Tour, a favorite of the horticultural enthusiasts across the city. The tour is wonderful because you get to visit so many private backyards to the incredible homes near the lake. This is what I'm going to say. Yes, this Saturday, June 22nd, 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. Please do attend and join. Love to have you. Nadia shares plants and gives out tomatoes and raspberries from the community garden at the Long Branch Church on 31st Street. She says she loves meeting people in the community, and it's a great way to expand one's social circle. And that is not all that Nadia has been up to this year. She also, in her spare time, made 65 boxes of chocolates from scratch for the Sunnybrook Hospital staff after they had to deal with that traumatic incident on the Danforth, the shootings. Sunnybrook was the hospital that the victims were taken to, and Nadia's daughter-in-law, I know, sorry, I don't mean to laugh, it's very terribly serious, but Nadia's daughter-in-law, a doctor, was on duty that day, and the boxes of chocolates were a sincere show of appreciation. So a wonderful, heartfelt effort. The boxes said, "Thank you, Sunnybrook staff. Better together, Toronto strong." Nadia Stelmach, a philanthropist and community champion with a big heart, making Etobicoke Lakeshore a better place. Let's hear it for Nadia. Thank you for all that you do. Here's another familiar name. Carol Ledden is known in the Lakeshore Village community as the Energizer Bunny. She's always there to help. Some people know her as the Loot Lady. The Loot Lady is a local business that provides toys and prizes for loot bags, but many in the New Toronto area know her for championing the Grilled Cheese Challenge and for growing it for the Lakeshore Village BIA. It's now quite famous. 20,000 people this year. Fantastic. Carol volunteered for the Lakeshore Village BIA for over 8 years and now is a part-time coordinator and director of the Grilled Cheese Festival, which is coming up this weekend, this Saturday. Carol Ledden believes in the power of community, to grow it, to build it, and to work with others to make it better. Some of the initiatives Carol has worked on include a Shop Local campaign and animating empty storefronts. But most of her energy these days is focused on making the Grilled Cheese Festival, sponsored by the Lakeshore Village BIA, one of the best in the country. And with all that is planned for Saturday, that achievement is not too far. Carol has supported LAMP in its efforts to be a sterling challenger at the Grilled Cheese Festival this year, and she has supported many other charities through donations and good advice. Carol Ledden, a community champion who helps people to develop a sense of community and to support our local businesses. Giving back to community and service above self is something that Scott Walker believes in. He co-founded a group that does just that. The 22 Division Toronto Police Service Rover Crew is a joint program between the Toronto Police Service, here they are, Humber College, and Scouts Canada. It was founded by Police Foundation students at the Humber Lakeshore campus in 2003. Scott Walker was a co-founder. Oh, there's a lot.
We're in the middle.
It's a big group. That's great.
Okay.
There's Scott.
Thank you. No, I'm in the middle. This is
Rovers are the scouting designation for young women and men 18 to 26 years old. The program is to prepare young people for the future by encouraging to give back to the community while also giving them an insight into the law enforcement field. The members are all students at Humber College. Some of the events they help out with include the Etobicoke Santa Claus Parade, the Interfaith Festival, local park cleanups, the 22 Division Open House and events at the Toronto Police College, and LAMP events as well. That includes tonight's. Several Rovers say they really appreciate the dedication that advisors like Scott Walker dedicate to the program to give these students community experience and better understanding of the world that they live in. Scott Walker, the direct overseer of the Rovers program for many years, an advisor and true community champion. Let's hear it for Scott. Well, another familiar name in our community, Mario and Selena's No Frills on Royal York Road. Who hasn't been there? Hi there, it's good to meet you. You tell my kids. My kids will be so excited that I met Mario and Selena. The list of their great contributions to the community is long and strong. Mario and Selena have been in business for the past 27 years, 14 of those here in Mimico. They are a big sponsor of the Tulip Festival and are constantly giving back to the community with donations to all the local schools, churches, and nonprofit organizations like LAMP. Mario and Selena give raffle baskets and gift certificates to seniors groups, lacrosse, Mimico programs, Easter hunts, and seniors events like Halloween and Christmas parties. They also support Elsa House and the Daily Bread Food Bank. Quite the impressive list of contributions that this local No Frills store donates to build a healthy community. Mario and Selena's No Frills, a local business with a big heart. Thank you. Thank you for all you do.
Love you all.
I hope I pronounced this correctly. Mark Kochi?
Well done.
Kochi? Yes, great. Come on up, Mark. An educator and Long Branch resident believes that the most important and impactful changes start at the community level. That's why, in addition to putting extra hours in at his school to support students, he also contributes a lot of his spare time and energy to investing in people and the arts. Mark has served on the volunteer board of Lakeshore Arts for the past 6 years, 3 of them as board president. Yes. Under his guidance and support, the organization has been able to provide services and free access to over 2,000 children and youth annually. He himself dedicates over 150 hours each year attending meetings, mentoring new board members, providing support to staff, and volunteering at our events. He is educating his 2 sons on the power of community volunteerism, and they also attend alongside him at many Lakeshore Arts events. As an educator, Mark has encouraged his students to participate as volunteers with Lakeshore Arts and has offered many extracurricular activities to assist with their academic and social growth, specifically the Model UN program. He's a huge supporter of the arts and contributed to the vitality of this neighborhood through his volunteerism. He not only talks the talk, he walks the walk. Mark Kochi, a true community champion. Thank you, Mark. Well, our next recipient, Judy Reed, has a big heart for people and their animals. Her passion for taking care of animals turned into more than an idea one day. It became a way of life. Judy has worked at LAMP for more than 15 years, working with low-income residents and people who are struggling with poverty. Hey there. Judy! Judy, let's hear it for Judy. Wait, there's more. I'm not finished. There's more. While providing a safe and supportive environment in LAMP's adult drop-in program, Judy noticed that some participants who had pets could not afford to feed them. If the pet got sick, there was no money to pay a vet. Some pets were going through long bouts without food and were fed leftovers, so she started a pet club. Judy canvassed local pet stores and the City of Toronto for food for cats and dogs. The response was overwhelmingly positive. The Pet Club was giving away healthy pet food to animals in need through their owners, and the good work didn't stop there. Judy found new leashes, bowls, winter coats, boots, and beds for the animals, even carrying cases for trips to the vet. Judy then connected with the city for their mobile pet hospital called the Snipe Truck. Snip. 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 Oh! No, not Snipe. Snip. Oh my gosh. For good reason. That's graphic. That was over 5 years ago, and ever since then, the Snip Truck is a free service that spays and neuters pets that comes to LAMP on a regular basis. It's a great service. Free pet care for people on low or fixed incomes. Judy still marvels today over her idea that started small and grew into an important community project that so many people rely on. Let's hear it for Judy Reed.